Hello and welcome to my channel, Les Paysans. I'm your host, Vano. I'm here with my good friend, the Anti-Peace. I have just bought a Coleman CT200U-EX 5, fancy term for a really nice mini bike. So we're going to assemble it, and this is going to be an instruction video.
Want me to operate one?
Yeah, you can grab this top one.
Face spread.
So, to put this fork on, you have to pick up the frame and put this bolt down through. That can take some finagling. You put one of the thin washers down on the bottom side of the fork triple tree. You drive the bolt down through. You may have to cinch up some of the space by taking this bottom bracket off, but you put the thick washer and put it on right on the bottom. You grab your nut and just throw it in, and take the wrenches that are ever so proudly given by the manufacturer, and that's going to be one of these size bolts, or size wrenches, whichever one, because they don't put it to scale. Which one is it? There we go. So it's the 14 millimeter wrench. And just tighten that right up. Then you grab another wrench for the top side.
17.
Grab your 17 mil wrench. And you tighten away. Next, you put on the front fender. That's a 10 mil bolt. So you kind of align it up inside there as best you can. Find where you drop that one and align that, and then you can start tightening those two with your wrench. Next step is to attach the rear fender. You got your two little bolts. Those are a 10 mil. You have your nut, which is bigger than a 10 mil. That's probably a 12 or 13. And you got your big washer that goes right on the bottom side. So you line up the fender, drop your little bolt down there, and kind of blindly align the nut and washer. It's kind of a painful part, but it is what it is. And try not to drop the nut too many times. You only get two of them.
Don't drop your nuts.
Oh jeez. I think I got a couple of threads. Kind of tighten by finger. Then on the front side, the same kind of deal, except that one's right towards the engine. Alright, then you just grab your 7 mil for the top side, and then your 13, let's see, this one's a 13. For the bottom side, and you just tighten it up, both front and back. Next step is to put on the front tire. You get this axle shaft, you pick the front of the bike up, start your shaft in, grab one of your washers, and you try to line it the best you possibly can. This part's kind of tricky. And try just barely, there we go, scooping into the hole.
Go ahead and push it through. Good. Okay.
And then it takes, you get your kickstand. Now you put your kickstand down, and you grab your 17 mil wrench to fit on the nut. 19 mil, and your 17 on this side. And you tighten it up, not so tight that it stiffens up the front wheel. Happy medium. Yeah, it feels good. Next step, you put on the handlebars. You have these two little holding brackets. You get your 10mm wrench, and you kind of just thread the bolts in a little bit, but don't quite tighten them up until you have the handlebars aligned so to what's a comfortable position. And I'll sit right here. Oh, the first sitting on the bike. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll have them a little bit way forward like that since I'm kind of long. And just tighten them up like so. Next step is to attach this headlight. It's got these rubbers that you have to kind of hold into place while you're lowering it in. It also has these solid top holes right here. That's for your adjustment, and it's also got just round holes on the bottom. That's your anchor point. So you just slide it in, and there we go. And then we put the bolt through. And then you start threading it in. And you tighten it up with your, there's not much space.
Might have more on this side.
Yeah. Get your 8mm wrench and you tighten it up. Unfortunately, the kit only comes with one 8mm wrench. So you kind of have to just muckle onto the bolt. Alright, after you get the headlight bolted in, you can plug it in. The plug's right here. I'm not sure where you're supposed to route it exactly. Just somewhere that's going to be out of the way, I guess.
I wouldn't put it here. If you put it here, it'll get pinched.
Yeah.
I'd put it up over.
Up over. It doesn't quite reach.
Alright, let's
unless,
try.
Oh, unless I go under the cable.
You also don't want it so snug that when you turn, it's going to pinch it.
Yeah, still not reaching.
Right. It did come with 2 zip ties.
Yeah, let's grab some of the...
So we can route it this way.
Yeah, let's
Zip tie it to the triple tree, and then zip tie it to the frame.
Yeah, let's do that. Plug it in, plug it in. And then just, boom, then we can zip tie that a little later. Next step is you fill her up right full of oil. It takes 10W30. I have Ford Specialized because Fords are better than Chevys, yet I drive a Chevy. The book said it takes about a half quart. So you get your funny funnel, put like a little tube on it, and then you just pour it right in. And the general rule of thumb is when it starts to overflow a little bit, that's when it's full. I might think I'll tilt the bike the other way just a little bit so it can get a little bit more extra since this is a brand new engine. Steps is you fill it right full of gas. The book says it's supposed to take 90 octane. This is, I think, 91 with a little bit of 2-stroke thrown in because I used it for my old motorcycle. Takes about 1 gallon, give or take. Probably on the lesser side. It looks like a pretty small tank. Look at that. Perfect. Hey, where's the cap? There's the cap. Put on the cap nice and tight like. Can even hear them horses sing already, and I haven't even started it yet. Alright, I've never started this bike up before, so here's the first startup. See, fuel's on. I'm going to put the choke in. See, switch on, kill switch is on the handlebars. Grab the brake so it don't run off on me.
That's on.
Should be on.
No, I mean the kill switch on my motorcycle. Down is.
No, down is off, up is on.
Okay.
It's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards, all right.
All right, see how well this goes. Dude, first pull! Oh, dude!
Wow.
First pull, wow! Then blowing white smoke, so it's...
Wow, everything's good.
Oh, dude.
Alright. Here he is. About to adventure. 18,000 miles on a trip home. Will he make it? I don't.